like so many of you, I'm at home in Ann Arbor, Michigan, and others are at home all across the state, across the Midwest, across the country, and certainly across the world. I'm Susan Lerch, HFM's Executive Director. One of the things that I've always loved about our community is that we will do whatever it takes to take care of one another. And that's the bleeding disorders community. I've seen it for years through camp programs and the people that care for one another. It's really amazing. I would like to encourage you to not only take a look at HFM's information, but to also connect with the National Hemophilia Foundation and the Hemophilia Federation of America. We would encourage you to talk to your hemophilia treatment center care providers. There is no shortage of products for treatment of bleeding disorders. And you can reach your HTC personnel, your physicians, the nurses, the social workers, all the folks that support our efforts through the hemophilia treatment centers. They are available even if they're working from home. They're doing telemedicine, they're offering phone calls, and they are reaching out to the community. And you can feel free to reach out to them as well.
This time together with family.
I'm not enjoying this, everybody.
Apparently
together.
she's not having any fun. Aiden, are you having fun?
Yeah. Hi.
Hi.
My sister wanted to say hi.
Hi.
Are we talking to somebody?
We hope that everyone is staying safe, staying healthy, and enjoying their time together.
Hi, this is Gwen, the Associate Director at HFM. I'm so sorry we can't see you at the moment, but I really look forward to the next time we can all get together. Until then, stay safe and be well.
Hey everyone, Jeff Heyman here from the Hemophilia Alliance. Hey, I'm sorry we cannot be together this year for SpringFest. We know it's an amazing event. It's very interesting times we have going on here right now. I really hope that everyone is staying safe, and please remember, we are stronger together. Take care, everyone.
Hi HFM community, my name is Kevin Maxwell and I'm with Takeda Hematology. During these unique times, Takeda continues to be as committed as ever to the bleeding disorders community. The health of you, our patients, and your families is our priority, and we strive to support you in every way we can. So please stay safe during this time, and we hope to see you soon.
Hi, Sue Adkins here at my home workstation. To get through this difficult time, I've been walking my dogs and doing meditation.
Hi everybody, my name is Edgar Vega from Unicure. I'm here practicing my social distancing, and I hope to see you guys at some point this year. Hope you guys are well and safe.
Hi Michigan bleeding disorder community. You're the most resilient people I know. When you get knocked down, you kick back harder. Stay positive and focus on only what you can control.
Hi, my name is Diane Spangler. I'm the Hemophilia Community Clinical Educator from Michigan, and I work for Genentech. I am one of a team of nurses that is here to help you with any questions you may have, as well as assistance with financial and insurance support. If you need anything, please feel free to reach out to me during this time. Hope you all are staying safe, and hopefully we'll see each other again real soon. Thanks, bye.
So hi everyone. Just wanted to say that I hope you're staying safe and washing your hands. I want to remind everyone that HFM is still here if you need us. If you need help, I need help. Send help.
Hello, Michigan. This is Laureen from Spark Therapeutics. You know how much I like to talk about the science behind gene therapy, so hopefully we can connect again soon. Stay healthy.
Hi everybody, I just wanted to say hello. I am really sad that we're not all together at SpringFest this year, but I hope you're all staying safe at home and enjoying time with your family. I hope you can get outside and get some fresh air and be safe, and we will all be together again at SpringFest next year. Take care.
Hey HFM community, we miss you. We're still working here, so feel free to contact us. Facebook, the website, email. Hope to hear from you.
Hi HFM community, my name's David Maish. I'm with BioMarin Hemophilia. I hope everyone is sheltering safely around Michigan, and I look forward to meeting you all in person in the coming months when it's safe to do so. Until then, be safe and thanks.
Hi everybody, this is Patrice Thomas coming to you from my home office, which I share with my ornery but currently asleep kitty cat in the background. And we are all going to miss you so much on April 4th. I wish we could all be together at SpringFest. But we do have some things coming up in the future, so keep an eye on our website and Facebook. And we're looking at doing some innovative and different educational outreach. So I hope you're all doing very well and staying healthy and sane.
Hey, this is Shelly Gerson, your core manager with Santa Fe Genzyme. We are participating in a project called Gratitude Nation to help keep us positive during these times of uncertainty. It includes an at-home gratitude tree and journal prompts. Please let me know if you'd like to participate. Thanks.
Hi everybody. We're really sad we're not together right now. And we hope that everybody is staying safe and healthy.
Hi, it's Missy Frey, nurse educator at CVS Health Specialty Pharmacy, formerly Children's Hospital. Just a quick reminder to make sure you're treating as ordered and check all your expirations so you'll have medicine if you need it. Stay safe and healthy. See you at the next event.
Hi, I'm the Camp Health Officer from HFM's Eagle Journeys Camp programs. We're all still working, but as many of you, we've also shifted gears a little. We recently donated all of our personal protective equipment to Michigan hospitals. We collected supplies from both the HFM office and our West Michigan camp. We're thinking of you all, and we're here to support you.
Hello, it's Grant from Medexus Pharma, formerly Aptigo. We're missing everyone very much and look forward to seeing you all soon. In the meantime, stay home, stay healthy, and wash your hands.
Hey everyone, I'm really going to miss you this year at SpringFest, but I'm keeping myself busy making cloth masks.
Hi, my name is Kayla Klein. I'm Manager of Patient Advocacy at Sigilon Therapeutics based in Cambridge, Massachusetts. Sigilon is developing functional cures for patients living with chronic diseases like hemophilia A and type 1 diabetes. Look forward to meeting you soon. Bye.
Hey HFM family and friends, it's Ashley here, and I'm in my basement at home at my new workspace. And I just wanted to let you know that I'm sending everyone loving and healthy vibes, and I hope that you're all safe and that you're staying home. Take care and peace and love to you all.
Hi guys, Dan Kahlberg, Diplomat Specialty Infusion Group. I want to give a huge shout out to HFM for allowing us to connect with the community this way. I want to let you know that Diplomat Specialty Infusion Group is here maintaining our same excellent level of service we always have. Remember, we're in this together. We'll get through this together. Take care.
Hey y'all, hope you guys are staying healthy and safe out there. We miss you.
And remember to limit your traveling, stay safe, wash your hands frequently, practice social distancing. We love you guys and we hope to see you soon.
Love y'all. Mwah!
Hi everybody, it's pretty echoey in here because I'm standing in my mostly empty house. My family and I are moving, so that has taken up most of my time these past couple of weeks.
Tim Ringgold, who is scheduled to be our SpringFest keynote, is going to do something really special for us today. Tim is presenting 3 ways to relieve stress with music. And I think some of you are familiar with Tim and his shaking eggs. And our house is filled with instruments, and I happen to have one. Tim is a board-certified music therapist. He's an author. He's a wonderful and generous human being. And I am delighted that we have the opportunity via HFM to share Tim Ringgold and his wisdom with you today. Enjoy.
Hello, hello, HFM. Happy Saturday to ya. Tim here, and it is a pleasure for me to be hanging out with you in this lovely watch party. Pretty neat, right? And, you know, things change, and we had to pivot, and just want to say kudos to the whole executive board and all the leadership of HFM for switching so quickly to allow me to come present to you in this kind of new and different way. In such a short period of time. So I'm so excited to be with you today. This is going to go a little bit differently than it would if I was right there in a big room with y'all, but going to be pretty close, I think. So we are, well, you're where you are, I'm where I am, and I'm curious if you put in the chat right now down there, go ahead and tell us, or is it down there? I really can't tell, because I'm in the frame. But in the chat, go ahead and place what city or town are you watching from today. We'd love to know where you are. Don't tell us if you're in PJs or not. We don't want to know. We're assuming that you all got dressed up just like I did to be hanging out. No, I'm totally kidding. But go ahead and just kind of chime in. We'd love to see where you are today. And this is even weirder. I'm in the chat right now watching me. But so is the whole leadership team, all in the watch party as well. We'll all be chiming in during this little shindig. So, hey, let's see how it goes. All right. Now, if I was with you in person right now, I would walk out on stage with a lonely old egg shaker. And I'd start shaking it. But we're not in a room with a bunch of us. So here's what I'd like us to do in lieu of that. I'd like you right now to either tap, snap, or clap. And all you got to do is just do what I do from wherever you are. Now, if there's a couple of you in the room together, you guys will all be jamming together. If it's you by yourself, you'll just be jamming with me on the screen. All right? So real simple. Darling, darling, stand by me. Whoa, stand by me. Won't you stand? Stand by me. Stand by me. So darling, darling, stand by me. Whoa, stand by me. Won't you stand? Stand by me. Stand by me. Stand by me. All right, yeah, okay, look, we just connected. How did we do that? So, I'm curious, and be honest, did you actually start to sing along? Did you hum along? Just pop into the chat right now and go, I did. Just notice for yourself if you spontaneously broke into that song that we all know so well. I gave you the instruction to, tap along, but I didn't give you the instruction to sing. But I'm curious, did you naturally start singing? Could you not help yourself? Or were you just like, yeah, Tim, you do the singing. That's fine. I'm going to sit back here and just be cool. Which was it? I'm predicting that a certain portion of you started singing all by yourself. And that's understandable. It's even natural. Human beings are wired to make music. It's literally who we are. We have been designed to be musical creatures, and we've been making music in our culture now for tens of thousands of years. That's a long time. Yeah, tens of thousands of years. Only in the last couple of centuries, thanks to music technology and the advent of the concert, have we really kind of broken away from us all making the music together. Now we kind of sit back, relax, and watch. And frankly, I'm going to start dropping in some slides as I'm talking, some images to kind of reinforce the talk. So if you look at this image right here, this is, this could be a concert, but this could be Sunday church these days, right? We're used to being spectators, and we enjoy music as spectators. We love spectating the music, but we also love making it. That's why we bust into song and start singing along with our favorite song, or start tapping along or dancing along. So let me ask you, go ahead and put in the chat right now, do you like to sing along? And this is what you can write, right? Sing along, tap along, dance. How do you like to engage with music when you're really feeling it? What does your body do? Because different people respond and connect with music differently, and there's really no right or wrong answer to that. It's really just a matter of engaging in whichever way is most fun. So what are you? Are you a singer? Do you like to sing along? Is that you in the car when I'm driving down the freeway, you're going, and I can't hear you, so I'm grateful? No, I'm just kidding. Maybe it's cool. But yeah, we can't hear each other in our cars, right? So, or are you strictly a shower singer? I had someone tell me that recently. What's your style? Do you like to play? Do you like to strum? Are you a guitarist or a bassist or piano or ukulele? So maybe you're a strummer. Maybe you're a drummer. Maybe you like to tap to the beat. Maybe your fingers are always tapping on your steering wheel. Do you ever play like steering wheel drums? Let me see, chat in the box. Who's my steering wheel drummers out there? I won't judge. As long as you're not playing drums on your gas and brake pedal, if you're holding that steering wheel at 10 and 2, and parked in the driveway, no, I'm not giving any advice here. But the point is that we all naturally engage with music. This is a very human experience for us all. It's just that in our culture, we're used to kind of thinking that, some people have it and some people don't. What's the it? Talent. Yeah, it's a myth, actually. There's no single gene for music. Nope. Because music is far too complex to be turned on or off by one single gene. Lots of things are involved with making and processing music, and we're going to talk about that today. And when you leave this short talk with me today, you're going to be blown away because you're going to know so much more about something you already know so much about. And you're never going to look at music quite the same way again, because everybody knows that music's good for their emotions and their spirit. But I'm here today to tell you how good music is for your brain and your body, and how to use music to relieve stress fast. Because let's face it, we're all living in some stressful times right now. Thanks, coronavirus. Holy cow. I don't know what it's like for you. Is it, tell me in the chat, I'm gonna give you a couple of areas of stressors, right? Because this thing is stressing us in different ways. It might be stressing your business. So is it stressing work for you? Are you out of work? Do you have a business? Has work dropped because of it? Are you forced to stay home right now? So are you having work stress? Maybe you're having to work longer or double, or maybe you're a healthcare worker and you're on the front lines. Maybe you got work stress, so type work stress in the chat. Maybe you got family stress, right? Where now everybody's home together or around each other more often. Woo! Family stress. Maybe there's school stress. We're in Southern California, we're in lockdown. I'm not sure what stage of, mobility you guys are at in Michigan, but I don't know what day it is. It's today's date, I think, is March 97th. No, I'm totally kidding. I think it's April 32nd. I think that's what today's date is. I have no idea. That's my point. It's weird because the kids have been home now, learning from home for 2 weeks. We're all going bonkers in our house. So we've got school stress because the kids are isolated from their friends. We got home stress because we're all up in each other's business 24/7. I've got work stress because the nature of my work is now my team can't go to treatment centers to work with patients, whether they're the teens, kids at schools, adults in treatment centers, or the elderly. We're cut out right now and shut out. So some of our work we're doing virtually, just kind of like we're doing right now, we're adapting. And some of the work is it's gone until further notice. So let's all be honest, right? I'm totally kidding, I don't see, I'm looking at my camera right now, but in the chat, I'm sure that it's saying a mixture of those different things. And that's on top of whatever stress you've got going on, just being in the bleeding disorders community. You've got a baseline of stress that comes along with having a diagnosis, regardless of the diagnosis. But in particular, in the bleeding disorder community, there are very specific challenges that you have in your life that people without a bleeding disorder are totally ignorant of. True? Let me hear an amen or a true that or true dat or truth or whatever in the chat. Yeah, it's just different. They don't get it. And the old expression, to those who don't understand, no explanation will do. To those who understand, no explanation is needed. And that's why you have a community, because inside of your community, no explanation is needed. It's so great to be with people who get it. And I'm going to tell you my version of getting it in a second and why I understand a little bit what it's like. I don't understand what it's exactly like, but I do have a sense of it, and I'll tell you why in a moment. All right. So my background, Tim Ringgold, board-certified music therapist, author, columnist, speaker. This is what I do. I teach people how to reach for music in their toughest times. And as a board-certified music therapist, I went to school for a degree in music therapy. It's a thing. There's only about 80 schools in the United States who grant a degree in it, but you can get your bachelor's, your master's, your PhD in music therapy, and music therapists learn how to use music as a treatment tool to help others. Now, think of a physical therapist. A physical therapist learns how to use exercise as a treatment tool to help others. Now, you don't need a physical therapist to exercise, true? But sometimes a physical therapist is just what you need when you have a diagnosis, injury, challenge, right? So they're just the right tool for the job. I've been blessed by physical therapists multiple times in my life. Yeah, now music therapists, same way. You don't need a music therapist to enjoy music, but sometimes there are certain times and certain situations that a person might be in where music, the targeted use, the clinical use of music really will help them in that situation. So today, my company provides over 200 hours a month of clinical music therapy groups to kids with intellectual and developmental disabilities, to teens with mental health issues, addiction, depression, anxiety, self-harm, suicidality, adults in rehab from addiction, and the elderly who are struggling with memory care issues or memory issues related to dementia or Alzheimer's. So we can point music in lots of different ways and lots of different places to help others. And that's what myself and my company does. All right. So you're not new to music. I know this. You're already using music in your life, whether it's a playlist or you're a little bit older and it was like blank CDs that you used to make, or you're in my cohort and you used to make mixtapes and remember blank tapes? So go ahead in the chat and chat like, did you start out on playlists? Did you start out on blank CDs? Or did you start out on mixtapes? Which one was it? Where did you start prescribing yourself music? Where was technology at that point in your life? Yeah, it's kind of funny, wherever you come into the technology world, particularly as a teenager, that's where you're suddenly like, music, yes. And then you start curating and prescribing music for you. And I want you to think for a second, all those playlists, those blank CDs, and those tapes, what'd you make them for? Were they just greatest hits for the artist, or was there a reason you made a playlist? Like, what are some of the reasons you've made playlists? Go ahead and pop into the chat and start listing. Like, the number one reason I have playlists is for exercise, working out. That's a really common one that I hear. If we were live, people would be raising their hand and I'd be, or just telling them to shout out, So yeah, exercise, cleaning playlists, work playlists, study playlists, road trip playlists, relaxation playlists, broken heart playlists. Yeah. So I can't read the chat obviously right now to see if there are any others that I didn't cover, but we prescribe ourselves music to help us focus on or move through a particular area we're already experiencing. So we already have the experience, and then the music helps us move through that experience. Make sense? Like, if I'm in a good mood, I don't put on my blues playlist. It's not a fit at that time. It doesn't resonate. But if I'm feeling down, that blues playlist, that matches where I'm at. That's just what I need. Thank you. It's just what I need in the moment. So sometimes, we use it for different reasons. So you're not new to this. This is something you're already an expert in terms of experiencing it. Today, I'm just going to give you the why it works so well and how it works so that you can reach for music more confidently and on a regular basis. So in music therapy, we do research on music, as do different fields, right? And we publish that research in research journals around the world. If we were live, I'd be showing you covers of like research journals right now on a screen to show you what a geek I am in a certain way, and bibliography, with all this, citing all my sources for what's coming out of my mouth today. But this is a picture that I want you to look at for a second. This is like the real reason I'm here, or the other reason I'm here. That's me, and that's my daughter, Bella. And Bella was born in 2009 and died in 2010 from a rare fatal childhood disease called epidermolysis bullosa, or EB for short. And just check out these keywords: rare, genetic, disease, no cure. Sound familiar? Related, not identical, but related. In her case, her body didn't produce a single protein that held her skin together. Yeah, like factor maybe in your blood, right? She was missing a protein called collagen 7, a single protein that acts like Velcro, holding the layers of skin to each other and to the body. And if you bump the skin of a child with EB, it just separates because there's nothing holding it together, and they get gnarly blisters, or it just peels right off. And in her subtype, it affects the entire GI tract from one end of the body to the other, not just the skin on the outside. And kids die from either malnutrition, secondary infection, because all those blisters and open wounds constantly at the threat of infection. Or if they live into their teens, all the blistering and scarring turns into squamous cell carcinoma, and it instantly metastasizes since there's no protein to hold it in place. So it's pretty gnarly. And those bandages you see on her body, those are like state-of-the-art, super expensive bandages that we had to change every day or every other day. Now, have you ever had to like wash out a boo-boo? You ever had to run water over a cut? Or maybe like, you ever had like a raspberry on your thigh and you had to like scrub it or clean it? It hurts, right? So wound care for kids with EB is one of the most painful experiences for them and most stressful experiences on the family. And what I want you to know is that every single time we had to change those bandages, we used music. Every time. And the music would relax us and Ella, because children are always looking up at their parents for emotional cues. So relaxed parents equaled relaxed child. Relaxed child also because the music was calming her nervous system down as well. So this is field tested in my life. And one day, I got an email out of the blue from someone who worked at NHF who had read my blog that I had written about Bella. And she said, here's a special needs dad who is a music therapist and knows how to use music for pain management and stress management. Wow, let's bring him to one of the inhibitor summits to talk. And that was 2013. And I have been presenting to the bleeding disorders community ever since. And it's been my honor because I feel like we kind of grew up in different schools together and went to different schools together. And so while the details of EB and the details of a bleeding disorder are different, some of the generalities are very, very much the same. Like walking into a mall with Bella covered in bandages and the looks we would get from people because they didn't understand. And the isolation because we couldn't take her to go places that other kids could go or do other things that other kids could do. And just putting her in a car was exhausting because of the logistics of trying to transport her safely. It was hard, I'm not gonna lie, lots of stress, but the music was there every step of the way, and we reached for music on a daily basis. So my story is to share with you that while I haven't been through the same thing, I've been through something similar, and I want you to know you're not alone, and you can reach for music, and here's why it works. So let's transition out of the heart a little bit. I'm gonna just kind of get into how music, like I said, it affects your brain and your body. And I gotta show you a couple of slides on the brain. I apologize, I'll go really quickly. I don't want to lose you, don't want you to click off. And I just realized in the background, like I forgot to turn off the volume on my computer. I've got my slides beneath the video here to keep me on track. And Facebook's blowing up and my ADD is going out of control. So I'm trying to figure out how to turn off my volume. Okay, I've muted that. Very good. Okay, here we go. First slide on the brain. Yeah, it's very scientific, as you can see. This is Homer Simpson. As you can see, Homer Simpson's brain is wired for sleep, donuts, and Duff beer. Our brains are wired for music. Music is a complex system of different elements all happening individually, and if you change any one of them, you change the music. And that's why you don't like a cover song of the original quite the same, because even though it's the same melodies with the same pitch interval, patterns, harmonies, the timbre of the voice may have changed because it's a different singer and you don't like that other singer. Ooh. Not only that, but our brain has to compare music it's listening to previous versions of it to anticipate where the music's going. So basically, it's heavy lifting for the human brain. But not just that. Now that's important because when we're processing music, and particularly if we're making and engaging with the music, we just can't focus on other signals the same way at the same time. And we actually prefer the music signal because our brain gives us a reward when we listen to the music we enjoy or we make it. And it's basically like this. You've got a little joystick in your brain that controls what you're focusing on in any given moment. Because there's all kinds of stimulation coming in through your eyes, in through your ears, through your skin, in from the inside of your body, from within your mind, i.e. thoughts and emotions. And this little, attention part of your brain it can only focus on one thing at a time. So it's like there's this little joystick in there. Its technical term is the reticular activating system. But just think of it like a joystick because it controls what you focus on in the moment. And what it does is it pushes away or blocks everything but one thing all the time. It's really busy. It's like Hercules. It's like, it's pushing out all the different things so that you're just focusing on the one thing you're trying to focus on at a time. The reticular activating system is also very smart. It learns what you prefer to focus on. So with preterm infants, we can give preemies at 32 weeks gestational age a little pacifier that's connected to little speakers in their isolette. And when they suck on the pacifier long enough, it triggers lullaby music. So it drowns out all the sounds of the NICU. It takes a preterm infant's brain roughly 2 minutes to make that connection. We are wired for music. All right, so this is the only equation of the day that you'll need to know. You might have to look at it sideways for it to make sense. All right, so what does music help? Well, first of all, music helps us stay present. See, the present moment is the only place we have any control. Because in the present moment, I can control how I move my body. I can control what I put in my mouth. I can control what I'm focusing on. I have no control over the future. I have no control over the past. And the brain knows that. The brain doesn't like thinking about or being in situations where it has no control. It's very stressful to the brain. So if you find that you're worrying about how long the coronavirus is going to be impacting things where you live, you're thinking about the future and you have no control over that. If you're like ruminating over things that have happened in the past or reminiscing about how much better things were on March 1st, you're no longer in the present moment. You have no control over that, right? Or, so that gives you a sense of that, right? The only place you have any control is in the present moment. So if you're struggling with your thoughts spinning either into the future too much or the past, you come back and you put on some music you enjoy and you start to tap, snap, clap. Oh, that wasn't in the right order. And you'll be in the present moment because when does music take place? Well, it's time-based. So it's actually taking place in the present. The beat is in the present moment. And if you engage with the beat, you're focusing on the present moment. If you just listen to lyrics, you can go into the past really easily, right? You've had that happen before. But when you're trying to actually make the music, it's really heavy lifting for the brain. It helps pull you into the present moment where you have a little bit of control of your immediate surrounding. The other thing music allows us to do is it allows us to connect and open up, right? This is a great quote from Dave Grohl, the singer of the Foo Fighters. That's one of the great things about music. You can sing a song to 85,000 people and they'll sing it back for 85,000 different reasons. Wow. Amazing, right? Because we all connect with music personally. It tells our story a lot of the times. You'll be listening to a song and you'll be like, that's what I'm going through. And that moment of connection is super important because in that moment, you recognize you're not alone. And that's really comforting to us. The other thing music allows us to do is it allows us to get out or express our emotion. And emotion is just energy in motion. We got to get that energy out of our bodies. And words are a good tool, but sometimes they're the wrong tool because you got to have the right words and you got to have the right listener. And if you're missing either of those, words can become a toll booth to getting that energy out of your body rather than a bridge. So we don't necessarily always want to rely on words, especially if it's our teens, right? Because if you ask a teen, how are they doing? They answer with something like, fine, right? I don't know. It's, 3 syllables for I don't know. Maybe they do, they're feeling it in their body, but they don't have language to describe it, so they don't know how to connect. And then lastly, a lot of times when we're listening to someone try to express their emotions, we get hooked by their emotions because we love them. And so we take it personally, or we get offended or triggered or upset for them because we care about them. And then what happens over time, they stop coming to us because they don't want to get judged, scolded, criticized, lectured, and they don't want to upset us. And that's why they go in their room and listen to their music, because the music allows them to express that emotion, because the music doesn't stop if they sing off key. And the music doesn't stop if you can't keep the beat. It just accepts you wherever you are. Music's also inherently creative, so that creativity is a tool that we need very much for problem solving. Creativity is the muscle we use to solve problems, and our whole world is having to get creative right now. Now, it's also great for art, but the reality is that creativity is a muscle. It's a coping skill. And every time you make music, you strengthen your coping skill. Bet you never thought of music like that before. Lastly, music helps us relax. It turns off the stress response in the body faster than any oral medication. That's really powerful because your brain and your nervous system particularly has a relaxed gear, and then it goes into 2 sets of stressed gears, right? So fight, flight, and freeze. So we're either relaxed, we get stressed, we go into fight, flight, or we get really stressed and we freeze, right? So what we need is tools to be able to turn off that stress response fast. Music does just that. So if you want a tool to turn off your stress, reach for music, because the stress hormone that your body produces regularly, cortisol, it's not designed to be running through your body regularly, and your body doesn't break it down very quickly. And it can lead to systemic inflammation, and it can lead to immune system functioning or decreased immune system functioning. Now, those are 2 things you particularly want to be avoiding right now. Okay, so we reach for music to relax. All right, so let's talk about how to do it. Now, there's 3 ways that you can reach for music simply. The first is just to make it, okay? Number 1, we can drum. All right, now, if you can dribble a ball, you can play a hand drum. If you can hammer a nail, you can play a frame drum. If you can scratch an itch, you can play a shaker, because we all scratch in perfect rhythm. Amazing, right? Try it right now. Go ahead. Just pick like your forearm and imagine you're scratching an itch on your forearm. Just notice. You're scratching in perfect rhythm. Yeah. Your body's a rhythm machine. Now, some of us dance better than others, but that's not rhythm. That's coordination. So we can drum. We can just play to the beat. You can tap to the beat. The beat is in your body. That's one of the big myths about music, is people think that music is knowledge they have to learn and put into their head and then pull from their head and use in either their mouth or their hands in some way. Forget all that. No. No. The beat is already in your body. You chew in perfect rhythm. Yeah, so you, my friend, are a rhythm machine. Now, if you don't feel very coordinated, that's cool, no problem, because maybe you just like to sing. Yeah, singing is a huge stress reducer. Really, really good for the immune system, particularly. The immune system, believe it or not, when you're singing for like recreation and joy, not like in a American Idol audition or anything like that. No, I'm just talking fun, recreational playing and singing. When you sing, your immune system actually doubles in production. Crazy. Yeah, crazy. So let it rip. Sing. You're not auditioning for anything. And who cares if people give you know what about it? Sing anyway. All right? All right. So whether you drum or strum or sing, you want to engage with the music in some way whenever you're listening to the music you enjoy. That's really, again, pulling you into the present moment. Now, some of us are just dead set against making the music. I get it. No problem. For you, listen to it. A couple of things about listening to music that are important to understand. All right? One is that personal preference is paramount. So tons of research went into finding out if there's like good music, bad music, right type of music to listen to, wrong type of music to listen to. Here's what the research says. For stress and anxiety, if you want to lower them, you listen to the music that you prefer and that you already know. And if you don't know it, it's within the genre or style of music, at least, that you already know. So it's like, you know, if you like dance music and you like a particular DJ, you can listen to other DJ that's playing the same style, and that will be almost as good as listening to your favorite DJ. Country, you know, rap, hip hop, metal, whatever the style, classical, new age. So listen to what you already enjoy. So the beauty of that, hear this, the beauty of that is that you don't have to try anything new, and you don't have to buy anything new. Isn't that great? Yeah, if you don't like it, don't listen to it. That's what the research has shown. It's like, whoa, it's really that simple. And I always joke that that's why God invented headphones. Because now you can listen to the music that you like, annoyance-free. Because music's, you know, it can cause a stress response. Like you play Celine Dion or Barbra Streisand to me for very long, I am stressed. So put your earbuds in, please, and go listen to them all you want. Great. Okay, thanks. Bye-bye. 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 So if there's someone in your family who's, you know, blaring music through their speakers, $15 gets you wired, really high quality headphones these days. It's not a big investment in the peace and comfort of the house. And thanks, Amazon. Send those right over. All right. Now, that's the first thing, right? The music is the like patient preferred is the most important thing. The second thing about the music is that you want to be focusing on the music itself for stress relief. You don't want to be multitasking. Now, we're all really good at multitasking to music. I get it. But in this case, you want to be sitting back and just like focusing on the music. So here's what I recommend you do. I call it the power playlist. Take 3 songs, put them on a playlist, 3 songs that fire you up. Whenever you feel the stress bubbling up, you get up, you put in your earbuds, and you go for a walk for 3 songs. And you just walk to the beat. Hum along, maybe sing along, tap along, snap, clap along with the music. Even if you follow the music in your head and you don't actually sing the lyrics out loud, but it's like the little karaoke balls going over it, has the same effect. By the time you come back, your nervous system will have reset. Power playlist. So kind of curious, think about it right now. Like, what's a song that inspires you, or an artist or band that inspires you? Throw it in the chat. Who is an artist that inspires you? What's a song that inspires you, that fires you up? Because one of the great things we all do as human beings is we share our music with each other. That's how we find out about cool music. So right now I want to kind of, well, I can't read because once again, I'm trapped in time here in this bubble, but I want you guys to read each other's ideas on what are songs that fire you up. Here's a funny one. I love Whitney Houston. And if you put on, I'm every woman, it's all in me, anything you want now, baby, I'll do it naturally. Oh, 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 yeah. I'm all about that song. Yeah, obviously not a woman, but that song grooves and just crushes it for me. That came out when I was in college, and I used to dance to that song. I love that song. I'm not afraid to admit it. So like, what song just gets you moving and shaking and feeling good? Like, all right, I got this. Like Eye of the Tiger, right? By Foreigner, that kind of thing. Okay, put that in the chat. Thank you. All right, so now we've talked about make it. We've talked about listening to it, right? And then lastly, we just want to talk about relaxing to it. All right, so one of the things that's very powerful in research is to do what's called musical imagery or guided imagery to music. And when you're visualizing a different place or a different object or a different time than the present moment with music, it's like a curated experience. You can take yourself safely out of the present moment. Because let's be honest, sometimes the present moment's where the stress is. And you need to kind of take a break. Maybe you need to take a break from your family. You all love each other, but let's be honest, sometimes you don't like each other. You get on each other's nerves. Love you guys. It's true though, come on. So you need to peace out for 10 or 15 minutes. You go in your room, and for like the last 11 years, I've been leading clients through what I call the relaxation vacation, where I take them on a memory, like a journey down memory lane through their own memory, right? And they visualize something that relaxes them. So I figure that this puppy, this is probably what relaxes him. This is what would relax me. So what I'd like to do now is just walk you through a short kind of version of the relaxation vacation, just like a little sample. So your job is to just sit back, relax, allow your eyes to close, and I want you to just listen to my voice and my guitar. Go ahead and take a nice deep breath in. Kind of settle into your chair. Allow your brain to bring up a vacation you went on, where on that vacation there was just a great scene, a great moment. It was just awesome. You were happy, you were healthy. Allow that scene to just kind of bubble up and imagine that it's all around you right now. All right. So look past the objects and the people. Just notice the colors. What colors do you see? What sounds do you hear? As you breathe into the scene, what kind of aromas are in the air? What can you taste in the scene? What can you touch in the scene? How does the air feel against your skin? How do your clothes feel against your body? And just as you can see and hear and smell and taste and touch everything in this scene in full clarity, notice how being in this scene makes you feel inside. And as you breathe in, allow that feeling to radiate out from your heart, moving out up into your shoulders, warming your shoulders, down through your arms, up into your head, down through your torso, down through your legs, nice, warming your whole body. This is your scene, and you can stay here as long as you need. You can come anytime you want. Comforted by that, it's time to say goodbye to the scene for now. So just notice how whatever you're sitting on in this moment feels. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Good. Welcome back. Allow your eyes to gently open. All right. Great. So just chat, like in the chat bar, where'd you go? Just say like a location. You don't have to give too, all the details. We're just kind of chat in the, where'd you go? Did you notice the sights? Did you notice the sounds? Were you able to smell anything? Were you able to taste anything? Or did you notice what you were touching or how the air or your clothes felt? And most importantly, did you notice how you felt inside? Yeah, it's very powerful. It's a really effective tool for resetting the nervous system fast if the present moment is where the stress is. Because let's be honest, most of us, when we get stressed, we reach for something. Well, no, not most of us, everyone. Everybody reaches for something when they get stressed. Some of us, it's beer or wine or worse. But then a lot of us, it's just the fridge or their phone or the Netflix button on your remote control. And those are all like masterful distraction devices. Like they're designed to suck you in and keep you. Right? Skip intro. Oh, what a feature, right? Man, Netflix has got it down to a science. So we want tools sometimes to get out of the present moment, just a distraction, but we want to come back quickly in a healthy way. And the relaxation vacation allows you to do that. So I'm going to give you that as a gift, okay? So here's what you're going to do. You're just going to go to www.sonicrecovery.com, and I'm going to type it in the chat, and you're going to put your name and your email address in, and you're going to get an email from me, and it's going to say, hey, click on this link that'll take you out to my website, and there'll be a download page where you'll be able to download that very experience we just did, but a 15-minute version of it. Oh, it's so nice. All right. There's going to be additional resources there as well for how to relax fast with music. And that's my gift to you. So if you have smartphones, you can make music on smartphones as well. They're not just good for listening to music, tablets as well. There's also great apps out there for relaxation. And on the resource page on my website, I'm going to give you a list of really top relaxation apps and virtual instrument apps. And every month I do a different YouTube demo of one of those apps. I do the work for you and I show you exactly how they work and what their benefits are, everything like that. All right? So I'm going to leave you with this. Sometimes we got to lean on our family. Sometimes we got to lean on our friends. Sometimes we got to lean on our pets. Sometimes, particularly now, we got to lean on technology. But how it works is that I lean on you, you lean on me, and we don't keep score. All right, so let's end it with a little music. We're right about here at 45 minutes. So you can snap, clap, tap, shake, strum, sing, whatever you want to do, but just join me in wrapping up together here with a little lean on me. Sometimes in our lives, we all have pain, we all have sorrow, but if we are wise, we know that there's always tomorrow. Lean on me when you're not strong, I'll be your friend, I'll help you carry on. strong till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. You just call on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem that you'll understand. We all need somebody to lean on me. When you're not strong, I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Shake, 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 shake. Woo! Yeah. Nice job. All right. So I got 3 words for you. This is how you're going to get through this. You're going to reach for music. Say it with me. Reach for music. One more time. Reach for music. Yeah. It has been my honor to hang out with you in this watch party. If there's any way I can help, I'm going to put my email address down in the chat. Feel free to reach out to me. I love being a support to the community. Make sure to download that relaxation vacation. And thank you once again for letting me be here. It's been my honor. Have a great rest of your day, okay? Bye.
So here's Chip. Did you like Tim Ringgold? He was good, wasn't he? We are so grateful that you watched today. Chip is here at home. He's used to going to the office all the time, so this has been a little tough. We want you all, though, to stay home and stay safe. Less stress. That does feel good, doesn't it? De-stressed.
Thanks for joining us for this first watch party. We hope you look forward to seeing some of our other videos that are coming over the next couple weeks on some very interesting topics. Take care.
Hi, I'm Carrie McCullough, Special Events Manager for the Hemophilia Foundation of Michigan. I'm bringing you on a little walk. Thank you so much for joining us today. While this doesn't have the same feel as an in-person event, please know that we will have the chance to gather in person later in the year. Our walks are currently scheduled several months out, and registration sites are now officially open. You can walk in the Detroit area at the Detroit Zoo or at our new location in Grand Rapids at Robinette's Apple House. If you prefer to walk from home, you can also register as a virtual walker. There are just 2 things that we want you to keep in mind. Number 1, we need you now more than ever. And number 2, we don't want you to miss out on any of the fun. So register today, and next time we will do this walk together in person.